Well, good morning. It was a hot night. We did get a few drops of rain last night, actually. There's a drop here and there. So it was one of those brief showers, if you will. The sun's coming up. The blazing hot sun's coming up. This trail ride, they serve you breakfast. They feed you dinner, serve you breakfast, which is what we're waiting for here. 7:30 to 8, they're gonna do breakfast. So that's kind of nice. You don't have to make any breakfast, but we sat here and have our coffee here. Oh boy, got some more rocks.
Got a brain.
There she is, picking up rocks.
But I got some in my pockets too. This one's cool though. Yeah.
There's some agates and stuff I've seen out here.
Yeah. That's a neat one, huh?
I don't know if they're agates, but they're some sort of silicate.
Yeah.
Maybe this was this stuff.
Yeah, but it's
Anyway,
really
we're gonna go across the playa today.
like rock.
We're gonna end up in a place called Stevens Camp
Beautiful.
that
I like this.
I've known about
Weird
for
west.
years. It's kind of it's one of those user-maintained cabins, BLM, adopt a cabin type of thing. So we're gonna go there. That's where we're camping tonight. But we're gonna go through High Rock Canyon, which is where the Pioneer Trail goes through High Rock Canyon, and some of the pioneers have left inscriptions on the rocks, and then you can see areas where there's wagon ruts still worn into the rock. Kind of interesting history, which is what this is all about. So anyway, that's where we're heading today. First thing though is after breakfast is we're going to head across the playa and do a little group photo shoot out there. So with everybody. We did that last time too. Matter of fact, on their webpage, if you ever go to their webpage there, I'll put their link in the description. Their trail ride pictures are pictures of the trip that we did in 2015, and we're in that one. We have a little red Jeep with this trailer behind it. So if you look at those pictures, you'll see some of our stuff in there. But well, we're sitting here in the lineup waiting to leave, and everybody getting ready. Just about to head out. Dusted us out, man.
Yeah, I figured we did.
Well, we just came across the playa that was over, and we were over there at the hot springs, which was over in there. And then we came down here for group pictures. And that's part of the deal. We did that on the last trip too. So you come down here and you do a little group thing. Then we're going to be heading off the playa, going out that way right there, and then hitting the main road that goes out toward Soldier Meadows.
Two on the charts. The most important thing, get established in.
I know. We're about 2 miles out now. I forgot to turn this on when we started. Okay.
This area up here is Soldier Meadows. There's a ranch up there that used to be a
Bed and breakfast.
military or soldier fort, so they called this Soldier Meadows. And there's hot springs out in here, and pretty nice place. The hot springs do have red mites in them apparently that are not very pleasant. So word to the wise if you use them. And that's the old cavalry fort is up there where those trees are. And there's all hot springs out in here. There's also a BLM cabin over here that you can use, adopt a cabin type of cabin, and it's over here. And then there's some other hot springs over here. There's the cabin. You can see it in there. So kind of a ways out here in the middle of nowhere though for help. Some burrows over there. We're going out that way. High Rock Canyon Road open. Now they have that sign on a purpose because they close this part of the year. This road is closed
Because some of the birds are nesting.
Yeah, it's a bird nesting thing. So they close this road.
Police system, just to get that double that. You can use your own animal.
Fly Canyon.
Multiple children.
Boy,
And then you get to camp and, oh,
I
sorry.
guess when they got up to this point, this is where they had to go down the canyon because that road was not there at the time. This is where they let the wagons down, right through there, all the way down to the bottom, so they could get down that canyon. Quite incredible.
Some kind of bird.
This is High Rock Canyon that we're going to be heading into. That's the canyon we're going through here, that the immigrant trail went through. So we're getting there. There's a map up here that we'll get a picture of.
Oh, there's somebody pretty much behind us, so I'll just have to make it quick.
Yeah, I'll just stop
One
there.
picture's going to be able, is going to
She
have.
won't be able to get by. It's Debbie anyway.
Oh. I'll just do it out the window.
Yeah, do it out the window. High Rock Canyon. We'll get a picture of that.
Okay.
You can see where the name High Rock Canyon came from. Right up here on the bottom of those cliffs, there's some inscriptions that people did back in the 1850s, I believe. Go up there and look at them in a minute. (1852), July 16th, 1852, from Wisconsin. Then you got these idiots in 52 that came here to carve their initials. I just don't know about people. So, but this one here, this is one you see all the time for High Rock Canyon. And to think somebody stood on this spot back in 1852, and that's probably the same view they had back in those days. Pretty incredible. We just got some intel that there are some older markings on the rocks up here, so I'm heading up there to look at them. So let's see what we find. Well, there's a cave here that it looks like goes down in there. I'm going to go down and see. Hopefully there's no snakes down here staying cool. Okay, it comes out on the other side. Okay, we'll go look at the other side. Before I do, there's our group down there. Yeah, there's a entrance to the cave down there. Not seeing any inscriptions on the rocks, so I don't know. Climb down in there, see what it looks like. Well, I did find something interesting in here. There's somebody left this thing. It looks like a Tahoe sky surfing free flight. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it doesn't belong here. I'm going to take it. But here's the inscriptions they were telling me were here. Yes. 1853. He said this was done with axle grease, which it looks like it could easily be axle grease of some sort. There's, you know, it's actually a little, feels like axle grease even. So that was cool. 1863. Yep. Oh boy. Just to think somebody was here that long ago doing this, on their way to a new life, and it is a hard road to hoe. Anyway, well, very interesting. Gotta love it. Right up there's where that cave is that I was just at, right up in there.
Oh yeah, how small they are. You couldn't.
Lunch is over on the road again. I'm not going to sing that song. front of this one. Boy, those look like wagon ruts right there.
Yep, they
I
are.
bet they are.
They are.
Oh no, it looks like dozer tracks now. We're walking out on this point, we're not really sure what's out here or something, so. But there's High Rock Canyon, there's the one we just came through. So here we are up here. We're going out through that canyon right there. That's the way the road goes. The pioneers, to get around, they came down this canyon. Instead of going around this, they came up over this road that we just came over. And then they came down this to that opening in the canyon. So that's the way that. And then back here, this is what we stopped for. I'll show you. Is wagon ruts worn into the rock, which is pretty cool after all these years. I mean, we're talking. Oh my gosh, what are we talking about? Over 100 years. 1850s. Oh, whatever that is. Do the math. Certainly see where High Rock Canyon got its name. Some pretty country. That looks like a pretty cool canyon to go explore. Looks like we might have some thunderstorms today. Might have to put the rain fly on. Kind of pretty how it's lit up back in there. On the other side of that narrow. So we got 11 vehicles. I think that's the count I get the first day. Now I'm counting 11 again. Yep, thunder. Definitely thunderstorms today. We will definitely put up the rain fly. Okay, these are wagon ruts. You can kind of make them out. They look better over here. Kind of see them right there. We saw some other ones that were, see, those are pretty prominent right there. You can see that was one there, one there. They rerouted the road here to preserve these, so the road's kind of rerouted around it. And then we saw some other ones on the way up the hill that we couldn't stop, the four-wheel drive little section. We saw some other ones that were obviously wagon tracks, worn into the rock. Oh, that's what she told us the first day.
The lenses from your Nikon on your Canon. I had a Canon, and I didn't know that because when I went to the Nikon, I was using my lenses, you know? So maybe you might not even have one. But it's going to be perfect.
Be tall. Deep. It's not that deep. Not as deep as the other one.
See, this is where I would be outside of the deep. Place we're going is right up there. You can kind of see it if you look hard. White spot. Okay, we made it to Stevens Camp, and that's where we're at. This is a cabin. That cabin there is a user-maintained cabin. First come, first serve. You come here, you put the flag up, and you might be able to see there's a flag over there flying. You stake it out by putting the flag up, and it tells anybody that comes along that you staked a claim on it. And this is so that's what this place is all about. And this is where we're camping tonight. It's cooled down considerably. It's probably in the mid 80s right now, which is wonderful compared to what we were. That 102 that or whatever it was down there when we were down there in the desert was pretty darn hot. So up here it feels wonderfully cool.
Yeah, all the way down over there. And there's water.
This is so
There's
cool.
water plumbed over to this side over there. I don't think it's in use right now. I don't know.
Shower, man, I don't remember there being a shower here, but I guess well, this is something new. Yeah. Oh, shower.
Everything was ready, but it's not. So.
You mean food waste?
Oh, and I
So this shower wasn't here when we were here.
We were going about 6 o'clock, so
They had to like break all
That's something they added on.
we'll
Yeah.
be ready at 6.
There's a logbook in here. People can sign.
High Rock Truckers are the ones that are putting on this trail ride. They did a lot of work here, and like I said, there'll be a link in the description for this video. But this place is built by Tennessee Ernie Ford. Anybody knows him? And been here a long time, but it's BLM now. And user maintained cabin that's available for use. Just come and put that flag up right there, and you can lay claim for a short period of time. You don't camp out here for too long. You can stay for 2 or 3, 4 days, but then you got to move on.